Okay, so if you own or you're running a WordPress website which sends emails, so it could be from a simple contact form or maybe something like a third-party software like WooCommerce where it's sending out registration emails or sales emails. Well, if you're having deliverability issues where those emails are not arriving in people's inboxes and they're either going to junk or just not getting delivered at all, then this video is for you. Hey, I'm Dan Davis. I'm a web developer. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for more WordPress tips and tricks, make sure you subscribe. And if you find this video useful, hit the like button. Okay, so let's begin by explaining why this happens. By default, WordPress uses the PHP mail function to send email instead of the more reliable SMTP. There are a few downsides to using the PHP mail function for sending emails. The main downside being that they not always get delivered and they do sometimes get flagged as spam by some email providers. Additionally, the PHP mail function doesn't always support some of the common features of emails, such as attaching files or HTML formatted emails. With a few tweaks to the email header, some of these are possible, but again, not ideal. So how do we fix this? Let me show you. Okay, so as you can see, I've set up a very basic contact form here on one of my test websites. We're just going to put this a name in. We're going to send this to a Gmail account. Oops, not that one. Test message. We're going to just say test message. Hey, how's it going? And then we'll just send that. And as you can see, we're in the inbox for that mailbox and there is nothing. Let's have a look. Let's have a refresh. No emails have come through, so we know we've got a problem where deliverability has meant that the email has not arrived. Yeah, so nothing's arrived in the inbox, so we've got a problem. How do we fix this? Just give it one more go, see if it's taking a bit of time. But as you can see, no, it hasn't arrived. So, okay, let's fix this. So what you need to do is head over to your WordPress website and we need to add a new plugin. So go to plugins, add new plugin. Now there's loads of third-party plugins out there that can fix this for you. The one I like the most is WP SMTP. Just search for that one. And it's this one with a pigeon. So this is the one I would recommend. You can see it's got over 3 million active installs. So yeah, we want to install that one. Wait for it to install. Once it's installed, we want to activate it. And then once it's activated, it'll take you straight through into the Wizzard to set it up with all of your email settings. So it is important to know that before you get to this stage, you need to have your email account settings to hand. So you can use your Gmail account, or in this example, we'll be using an email account that we've created through our hosting. So we'll be using an SMTP. So yeah, so to get started, we need to go to Let's Get Started. And at this point, you get to pick which type of email you want to connect. So you can use Gmail. There's a few other options that you can use. But like I said, in this option, we'll be using SMTP. So this is an email account that we've created through our hosting. Save and continue. And then at this point, this is where we can enter the details of the mailbox that we've created. So I'm going to cover these details up, but just to show you, I'm going to enter these in. You need to pick the correct encryption type. Obviously you need the port, so you'll get these details from your host if you don't have them already. And then you scroll down, you need to put your email and password in there for the mailbox. I've got mine saved over here, so bear with me a second. So I'm going to paste that in here. Scroll down. Now, this is where you get the choice. Some things you can override, some things you don't need to. So the from name, this is who the email will show that it's been sent from. You can force that so every time, like you might not want to. So for example, if you've got contact form 7 and that form has got some settings that might be, you know, it's from the contact page form or it's from the services page form, then you might want to leave it like that, whereas this one would force it. So for me, I'm going to leave that as unchecked, just put my name in there. And then the from address, you can put whatever email address, you know, you're company or business or website is using, you can enter it in here. So it might not always be the same SMTP username that you're using. So it might be, you know, info@yourcompany.com. And then for that one, I always leave it on force email address. So it'll always be sent from that, even if it's not actually from that mailbox. And then, yeah, just click save and continue. And it'll show you here some of the features. Improved email deliverability, email error tracking, smart contact form, weekly summary. And then obviously at this point it's trying to promote the pro version, which you can upgrade to if you want. For this example, we're not going to, we're just going to keep using the free version. So save and continue. You can skip this step. You can skip this step to upgrade to the pro version. And then you get this message. Congrats, you've successfully set up WP Mail SMTP. And then as you scroll down, you can just finish setup. And there's one more thing that we need to do. Is just to send a test email. So email test. We can send this anywhere, any email address. I've just put one of my random emails in there. Send test email. There we go. Success. That's done. And then wherever you've sent that email should arrive. And then obviously there's one more thing that we need to do now, which is just to finally test the contact form, because the contact form will automatically start using these SMTP settings when it tries to send an email. Okay, so we're back on the form. So let's just fill this in once again. Let's put our name in. Let's put our dummy email address in. Put our subject in. Hey, typos. Does this work now? Scroll down, hit submit. And then we can flip back to Gmail just to have a check. And we'll have a look at that. There it is. It's landed straight in the primary inbox. So mission complete. Everything's looking good. So that's it. So we're done. So if you found this video useful, make sure you drop a like and stay tuned for more WordPress tips and tricks. Make sure you subscribe and we'll see you on the next one.